Hey everyone, welcome back to Great Loop Yacht Sales YouTube channel. Today I am aboard this beautiful 2003 Silverton 453 aft cabin motor yacht named Nauti Boxer. So again, I'm Brent Bolin with Great Loop Yacht Sales, and I am so excited to show you this luxurious, extremely spacious, and beautifully maintained vessel that's ready for her next adventure. But before we jump into the video, let me ask you guys a question. All right, and I want you to put your answers in the comments. But if you were heading out on the Great Loop tomorrow, oh man, don't I wish I was doing that. What's one feature you'd insist on having in your perfect boat? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you're leaving on the loop soon, let me know the date you're going to leave. Man, but wouldn't it be nice to all be heading out there tomorrow? Um, Man, what an adventure. I had the opportunity to do the Great Loop in 2020, and I cannot wait to do it again. All right, so enough about me. Let's jump into Naughty Boxer. Again, 2003 Silverton 453 motor yacht, three spacious, very spacious staterooms, two head layouts, making her ideal for comfortable cruising or living aboard. I mean, this is a condo on the water. The lower companionway you're going to see, I mean, this thing has a hallway in it. I mean, it's an amazing boat. So, this boat's also powered by twin Cummins engines. They put out about 450 horsepower. It also has a bow thruster, updated AC units, new electric toilets, and plenty of modern touches throughout. Plus, the boat comes with a 2023 East Marine tender. She's turnkey. I've had an opportunity to ride around on this boat. Awesome boat, runs great, easy to maneuver, awesome electronics. So, ready for your next adventure. So, a couple highlights just before, as we're going around, but I'm also just kind of reading off my list here. But the side decks on this boat are amazing. So, moving around this vessel is very safe, it's easy. They're wide. You could tell the current owner, obviously Naughty Boxer, they had a dog, so you've got the potty pads up here and the netting. So I think a lot of people that do have pets looking for a boat that's pet friendly is important. Here we are taking a look at the windlass and the anchor system as well. Plus that awesome washdown pump right there. There's our windlass controls. We got foot pedals there. We also have controls up at the bow. Got an awesome seat here. I love this, right? Because you're anchored out, and depending on where the current and the wind are pushing you, you don't know if the sunset's going to be at your bow or at your stern. And so having that awesome seating there at the on the bow is really cool. It's a cool place to also just when you're cruising to sit. So room for three or four folks to sit up there comfortably, but definitely a couple to share a cocktail or a glass of wine, a couple glasses of wine, and watch the sunset. Man, pretty romantic, pretty awesome place to be. So here we are uncovering the helm. We've got electronic engine controls there. We've got newer, I mean, brand new Simrad electronics that were updated in 2025. Ray Marine multifunction display. We've got a Simrad autopilot. Also, underneath this iPad holder is our bow thruster. Windlass control is also right there. All these gauges down here, I mean, all these switches, I guess I shouldn't say gauges, have all been updated. They're labeled really nicely as well. A fire system there as well. The Simrad autopilot is just to the left of the electronic controls. VHF radio, we've got our spotlight control there, hour meter. All this isinglass and canvas up here is new and in really nice shape. Love the fan there to get a little extra breeze through. Hard windows, hard top. This boat is loop capable though. I know it's going to be on the taller side, but it is definitely loop capable. You can see right there on that cushion, we got a little bit of fabric work to do, but just note that. We can store the tender up on this aft hard deck using the davit, or the davit will also launch it, and there are chocks, okay, not movable, but you use the same davit, and you can store the tender down low at the water. And I don't want to go off too much on this, but that's important, right? Look at those wide side decks. But you know, the usually the closer your tender is to the water, the more likely you're going to use it, right? It's a little bit safer, a little bit easier. So if you do have a pet, you need to take them to shore. Tenders are fun. It's like your little sports car on the water. I mean, it's a social thing. You're going to dinner, you're going over to other boats when you're anchored out together. It's an awesome thing. And so the closer it is to the water, the more often you're going to use it. And you use the davit on the roof to do that, but that davit you can connect down low. It just makes it a little bit easier. So there's a cradle there that does this. This is all hard enclosed back here, and we've got air conditioning. This is or heat back here in this area. It's so interesting. I live in Florida, and so right now it's pretty warm down here, and so I'm always talking about air conditioning. But a lot of times on the loop, it's relatively chilly, right? And so having that AC is so nice, or that heat is so nice because you wake up in the morning, maybe the windows are a little bit frosted. I mean, it just sounds amazing, right? The dew's coming off the water. I mean, I could just picture it. And you can kick that on, and you're super comfortable as you're cruising along. 20 horsepower Tohatsu. Again, this is a 2023 East Marine. It's an aluminum tender. Great little tender, zipping around, so much fun. Fuel tank up forward as well as um, an area to store an anchor. So here we are looking at the stern of the boat. We got a hot, cold shower wash down. We got a Glendenning for the cord reel as well. And there you see Nauti Boxer. This boat's in Fort Pierce, Florida. Excuse me, and just an awesome, awesome, awesome boat. So lots and lots of space. It's a great boat if you're a family that's going to do the loop, or you're going to have guests aboard because of the space. Love this out here. No built-in furniture, so just something to think about when you're looking at a boat. You may not like this high top table and the four chairs, which is totally fine. You can take it out, put a couch, whatever it is you might want to have. All right, here we are stepping into the salon. Look at all the seating. Um, Interesting layout here. We've got galley up, big flat screen TV along the port side, new blinds in here. All the windows have been resealed. We've got some new flooring, new AC units. Really a great layout. These couch over here, those are recliners. This is also a third little recliner in the corner. We've got an EPIRB aboard as well. This boat's ready to go to the Keys, the Bahamas, you name it. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'll let you watch the video and just take a quick break here as we go up into the galley. Take a look around. I love the flooring in the galley. Such a nice and huge, right? So because of the elevated side decks, this is a full beam salon. In the galley, a couple really nice things here. Obviously, plenty of light. You've got a side door, so that backrest of that seat right there folds down, and then it's on a track and it slides under the table, and you can go out that door. Four drawers there. Two are fridges, two are freezers. You can set them up how you'd like. You've got an induction cooktop and an oven, as well as the Keurig and the microwave. But this also has the oven, which is just a really nice feature to have. And then this brand new induction cooktop, which if you've been on a boat and if you can use the induction, you will boil your water much faster, cook your meals a little bit faster. Yes, you have to have magnetic pots and pans, but man, they work really effectively. So yes, the back rest of this folds down, and then this is on a slide. I can't get it to slide right now, so I think there's a little latch that I've got to reach around, and I couldn't do it with my camera, but it slides under the table, and then you can go right out that door to handle lines and so forth. Plus, you got a great area to let a breeze in, right? You could put a screen on that, but that's such a neat feature of this boat. Storage, storage, storage. All right, I think we're going back to the owner's stateroom, and then my favorite part of this boat is the, I know it's so crazy, it's the companionway. But here we are, heading back to the captain's quarters. So we got a really beautiful centerline queen. We got bedside tables on both sides. Those lights do change colors, but I love that accent lighting. Windows at the stern, but also over here on the starboard side. On our port side, as I turn and make the turn, you'll see the head. It's an ensuite head. Of course, we've got access there. This has some good storage here. You could mount a flat screen TV, and then that is still have that on hinges and use that storage behind it. But there obviously used to be a tube TV there. That's no more. There's a new electric head that we talked about. Sorry, you saw me in the mirror there for a minute. And then this, I know it's like, hey, I don't take baths. That's not really important to me. But I'll tell you what it does. I mean, first, if you're ever not feeling good and you're on the boat, a bath could be a really nice thing to have. But it also just makes for a big shower, right? A really nice shower. So even if you're not into baths, I'm all about the tubs on the boats just because I'm a big guy And a big shower is a really great thing. So I just closed this door. Now look at this storage space here. So we've got lockers here. I mean, it's just a really, really awesome space. So that's the owner's stateroom heading back up through the salon. And then this, as we pass the big screen TV, right? So nice flat screen TV. Here on the left in this cabinet is going to be our ship's controls, electrical controls are going to be on the left. But I just can't get over this companionway. And look at all the storage, all the cabinets, all the places you can get stuff out of your way. But here we are opening up our 12 volt DC controls and our 240 volt AC controls. So very nice. This boat is one where you will need to run the generator or add an inverter um, because those are residential refrigerators, right? So to keep those cool, but you could add an inverter which would power those, but it currently does not have an inverter on board. Okay, this takes us to our second and third staterooms. Oh, wait, little surprise in this closet. How about a washer and dryer on board? So a Splendide 2000 washer. And guess what? This one's vented. You know what that means? That means you can actually dry your clothes. It's going to be vented to the outside. You know, the ventless dryers, well, I guess it's better than no dryer, but it does take a long time. So the vented dryers do work much better than the ventless is, from my experience. The over under bunks here, great space. These beds are actually really big and deep. And then closet space underneath as well. So it's really bigger than a twin. It's more of like a, especially that one on the starboard side is more of like a full. I don't know that the camera did it justice. And then this is your VIP, and it is gorgeous. Okay, you've got an ensuite that's shared here. We've got a door in the companionway, and then we have a door in the VIP stateroom as well. And same size bed here as you had in the owner stateroom. Love the floors in here as well. Again, nightstand storage, closets galore. And then, of course, that little door over there we're going to peek in a minute, but that's a little hidden gem. And then here we are again with another big shower, new electric toilet, great flooring in here. So again, this is our second head, mirror, just really a great layout. Silverton really did knock it out of the park with this 453. One of our business partners, Jordan, if you don't know, he just finished the loop with his family aboard a 453, and that boat is back on the loop again. So these are great boats to take around the loop, um, and I love them. So, all right, who was ready to do their daily engine checks, right? So look at the three drawers over there on that side, and the closets and window. But you know, you're going in a door to do your daily engine checks. Is it a full stand-up headroom, engine room? No. But are you crawling through a floor or a hatch? You're not. You're walking through this door. So here we are stepping into the engine room. We've got our Cummins Diamond Series 450 horsepower engines on each side. So as I talk about this, about 1,088 hours on these engines. I think that's correct. Let me just double check my numbers to make sure. Yeah, 1,088 on the hours and 1,623 on the generator back here in the back. Okay, so 1,623 hours. So really low hours. We got new shaft seals, so I just wanted to peek over and show you that too. There's an oil change system, so quite a bit of good stuff in this room. The generator is a 13.5 kilowatt generator. We did talk about the max power bow thruster and then dripless shaft seals. Those are Tides Marine seals. This boat's been recently serviced and ready to go. Like I said, I went out on the boat. Boat ran wonderfully, performed really, really well. Um, so I do hope that you'll reach out to me, Brent Bolin with Great Loop Yacht Sales. I'd love to get you aboard Nauti Boxer, show you this boat. Again, Fort Pierce, Florida. It's ready to go. Come fire it up, take it, fill it up with all the stuff you want to take on the loop, and let's get out there. Let's leave tomorrow. Freshwater washdown in the engine room too. Just such a nice thing to have. Maybe you're cleaning out your strainer basket from your AC or something like that. Just nice to have. So, uh, really cool boat. Looks great at night. Looks great during the day. Just an absolute beauty. So thanks for tuning in, watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you will, subscribe to our channel, like this video, shoot me some comments. Let me know what I can do better. But I really appreciate you guys joining me today and watching the video. Again, Brent Bolin with Great Loop Yacht Sales. If you have any questions, the full listing will be on our website. Thanks.